Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's female midget AAA hockey matchup between the Norman Wild and Central Plains Capital. Today, we would like to recognize Ballet Manitoba as a sponsor and supporter of the Norman Wild hockey team. Please make sure you stop by. There's a booth set up in the lobby. There's some nice little giveaways and stuff that they have there for all the people here tonight. We're honored to have Dana Waring here. She is the Superintendent of Organizational Development for Ballet Manitoba. And I'll pass the microphone over to her if she can say a few words on behalf of the team.
Good evening. We're thrilled to be here tonight and be back again this season, putting on a community event for our AAA Norman Wild team. You girls show the utmost dedication, and some of you for over a decade going to the rink and back and coming to practices on and off the ice. So congrats, and we hope that the Norman Wild have a wonderful, competitive season and a safe season this year. Thank you.
We're now going to ask people to rise and take off your hats for the Singing Mobile Canada. That's going to be sung by our Norman Wild.
Welcome here to the CA Nesbitt Arena. I'm Matthew Higgs, and next to me, the always reliable Jason Saunter here for the Norman Wild against the Central Plains Capitals. We're here for the AAA midget female hockey game here between the two teams. Jason, how excited are you?
You know what? It was very beautiful to have the Wild sing the national anthem this evening. I'm excited to be here. Reliable, I don't know if that's a word I'd always use for me, Matthew, but thank you for that. How about you? Looking forward to the game?
I am looking forward to this game. We'll go right through to the starting goal. Actually, right after this ceremonial puck drop first. We'll let this happen first. As you mentioned, they were singing the anthem there, and they did a little bit of a True North thing, just in the old Jets way.
Well, it's True North is all over Manitoba, man.
For a second there, I was wondering if Central Plains was going to get it, but then I realized we're all in Manitoba here, and I'm sure we all get it.
No, don't be mean there, Matthew. It's all the spirit of the game, right?
Exactly. So we're getting ready for the ceremonial puck drop, and then we'll get to the goalies right off the bat. But, of course, a ballet night here at the CA Nesbitt Arena. There's a little bit more crowd than the usual around, but the Norman North Stars had one last weekend. Oh, no, a couple weekends ago.
Yeah, I believe it was a couple of weekends ago.
So, same situation right here. And there's a puck drop. And good job. So right off the bat, we go to the starting goaltenders. For the Norman Wild, Shayna Moore is in net. She is 0-5-1 on the season, 8 games played, a .267 goals against average, and a .930 save percentage. And on the other side, Lacey Friesen. She's 1-3-1, a .145 goals against average, and .942 save percentage. These two teams are very close in the standings, only 2 points separating them. So the Wild do have a chance to tie them up in the standings here today, tonight, and then possibly pass them tomorrow. So it's going to be a very big games against this Central Plains team, and I'm excited for it. We're getting ready to go.
And I'm keeping my fingers crossed, like you said there, Matthew, for the Wild to be able to take 4 points out of this little homestand they're having right now.
And right off the bat, face off one forward by the Wild. The Wild in white, the Capitals in navy blue or black. We're just going to go with navy blue. And this one's behind the net, and the Capitals are going to try to bring it up. A little bit different jerseys compared to the male counterpart that we saw a while ago, but new jerseys, I think they're better anyways. This one's over to the opposite boards. This one's backhanded around, picked up there by Johnson. Johnson has it, trying to look for someone in front there, can't get there. Myers there instead. The Capitals are just going to move this up, and they do. Ferg has it. With a shot, blocker is stopped by Moore. It goes into the corner. Cummings has it. Just gets that around. Cummings, the leading goal scorer for the Wild. They've given this up, trying to go for a breakaway pass over to Johnson, but instead goes right down for an icing call 58 seconds into this first period. So, as I mentioned earlier to you, I was just talking a little bit what you thought the game was going to be like. How do you think it's going to go down?
Well, you know what, Matthew? I have the full utmost confidence the Wild are going to win. I'm hoping they can keep my hopes up here.
This one's face-off around. Allard has it. Backhands, tries to go right through. It's stopped, though, and at the point, it's shoved right back in by Schuldice. And this one's now back in the neutral zone. It's punched right back in. It's going to be taken by Edwards. O'Toole's on her. Below now, trying to take that out by Rutherford. Wild up on the boards now, and they break it out. They're outnumbered, though, as they're trying to move it up. Umperville trying to get past the defenseman, but it's taken back the other way by the Capitals. Umperville's got in the neutral zone, trying to get a pass, moving it up. It's not caught there, and it's backhanded right down the other side. Played there, moved up there by Woodward. Gets over the pass. Umperville's got a little bit of a break there, but she just had to dump it in as she couldn't collect it there on her stick. So behind the net will go. Rutherford has it. Tries to move it up. Bodie's there, just keeps it in and puts it right back into the corner, but it's taken away. Rutherford again, trying to move it up. Taken by the Wild with a shot there. It's blocked in front. This one is deflected all the way down. It'll be an icing call there, so a little bit of offensive zone presence by the Wild in that session of play.
And Matthew, I know you're completely aware of this, but our Norman North Stars are actually wrapping up a 6-game homestand this weekend as well. North Stars going to be playing tomorrow night, same arena, 7:30, and on Sunday at high noon.
Yes, and actually the Wild are playing in a different arena tomorrow night. They're actually playing, or tomorrow afternoon. They're actually in the other one. Right
Gordon
across.
Beard, the Gordon Beard Arena,
yes.
Matthew.
Look at that. I did not know
You'll get the name if you've been here long enough.
I've been here long enough. Don't know what the name is. Behind the net now, brought in front, and that one's stopped by Friesen. Cummings has it. Back up to the point. A shot there by Simon. Just goes into the corner. Johnson away. Gives it over to Meyer. Meyer with a shot, trying to go short side. Cummings will just tip it over to the corner. She's tripped up. Penalties coming up to the Capitals. They'll touch it soon, and there's the whistle.
And I was mentioning a bit earlier there, Matthew, the North Stars are wrapping up a 6-game homestand. But the Norman Wild, they're actually starting a 6-game homestand here in Thompson. Of course, the 2 games against the Central Plains Capitals this weekend. Coming up in a couple of weeks, actually, starting on the 10th and 11th of December, Norman Wild are going to be hosting the Interlake Lightning.
Well, thanks for that information there. As I was writing down my penalty, I couldn't see what the number was, so we'll find out pretty soon in the PA. But they got it right now. First power play of the night for the Wild. O'Toole has it. Tries to give it, pass it up. They'll take it, move it over, but it couldn't be found there. So Delacroix with the penalty there. So as this one's iced down by the Wild, 1:43 left in the power play. As I mentioned earlier, first one of the night. Sometimes that comes to a blessing. Sometimes these power plays don't get anywhere. This one's around O'Toole. Going to have to pick it up into the corner as it's just dumped in by the Capitals as soon as they won the faceoff. So Delacqui, or at least that was pronounced by the PA announcer. I have friends that actually, Delacqui, I think that's how it goes by. So we're going to call it Delacqui. This one's around. Snaith has it. And tries to move it up. And this one's dumped all the way down, so Moore's going to have to lead it behind. Gives up to McKay. Takes it, nice little stop there. All the way down to the other side by Bodie, who just circles, trying to look for time to go on side here. Johnson losing it. That one's taken out by the Wild. Moves it down, over to Cummings. With a shot, fires it, stopped by Friesen, and there's a rebound there. Wasn't picked up though. In the feet now, and this one's still kept at the blue line. And this one's finally dumped out by the Capitals. 27 seconds left in the power play. Bodie's gonna go back and get it. Over it goes to Cummings. Tries to go down in the middle of the ice. Goes off the stick. Behind now, picked up by Fraser. Around will go. Slapped right back in by Simon. The AP, one of the two APs playing for the Wild tonight. So bantam-aged players. They have this to try to get back. Simon away over to Bodie. That one goes off the referee's stick. Or not stick, skate. Lock now. Up high over to Fraser. Trying to get the shot around. And so far it's taken by Chris Jansen, the other AP. And this one's kept up. Bodie has it. She caught it in her body there, and now it's up the other way. Moves it over to Edwards. Can't get that. Backhanded away. Picked up by Fraser, who just dumped this right back down again. She was over the red line, so no icing. Behind the net, trying to get it out of the corner for the Wild. The speed for the Capitals too much. This one goes down the ice. No icing on either side. Picked up there by Snake, who has it, trying to go up the middle. She's beat two players. Passes over to Blight. Down it goes O'Toole. We'll take it. She's got some room, but she's gonna lose it right there. Moves it up the other way by Delacqui. Wild. Try to go up the center of the ice. It's kept right back into the neutral zone. The Capitals have it still. Away it goes. O'Toole will chase it back. And it's going to be kept there instead by Moore. So a long period of time there with no stoppages. Let's have, how would you talk for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll give you a break there, Matthew. As I was mentioning, the Norman Wild are on a bit of a homestand right now, of course, facing the Central Plains Capitals right now, Interlake Lightning on the 10th and the 11th of December. After that, the Yellowhead Chiefs are going to be in town for the 17th and 18th of December. So just like the boys, the Norman Wild are bringing the team home for a bit of a homestand, and, well, I wish there were more people in the crowds, Matthew, will tell you that, but you know what? I'll let it back to you. Call the game.
That'll be nice. I don't think they've been here for a couple weeks, actually. I kind of missed them.
Yeah.
Kind of missed this, the action here. Now it's brought up here by the Capitals. Trying to go up the middle of the ice. Taken by Woodward. Up to the point it goes. A shot there by Fraser. Almost tipped. With a shot there, Moore's got the stop.
Nice save.
Behind the net. McKay has it. Looking for someone to pass to it. She gets it past there to Meyer, but she couldn't hold on to it. Down the other side now, Fraser's going to take it for the Capitals. Just dumps it right back in. It'll be a dump and chase as there's two Capital players forechecking on either side of the net. They still manage to get out there for the Wild. Brings it up. Meyer could hold on to it. Finally gets knocked down. Into the corner there, Chris Jansen. In front, it looks like a shot was on there for Friesen as she covers it up, along with the net coming off. So a whistle there, and one of the good chances the Wild have had so far in this game.
Yeah, and I was just, you heard my little bit of an O there. Looks like the girls are starting to get a little physical in this game. A couple of good trips there. Was worried if one of them were going to get injured, hopefully and thankfully not.
One of the most penalized teams here, the Wild are in this league. So we'll see if that comes over to this game. We've seen a few of these northern teams be very penalized. But sometimes they work very well in the penalty kill. I think got a lot of practice.
Well,
So-
you know what there, Matthew? That's like I said last time we were together for a Wild game. The power kill, or the penalty kill, that's the term I'm looking for. That's where the defense comes out and shines. And if the Wild, if they do go on the penalty kill tonight, well, let me tell you, they're going to be golden, like my alma mater, the Wilfrid Laurier Golden Hawks, golden like Hawks, man.
Wait, what's your alma mater?
Wilfrid Laurier University, Southern Ontario, Kitchener, Ontario. Big shout out to all the Golden Hawks out there. I know it's far from home for me.
I assure you, no Golden Hawk people are watching this game. But look at that. Today I learned there's a school with the nickname Golden Hawks.
Yeah, it was a hawk. That's golden.
Okay, well, that's interesting. It's behind the net now. The Wild are trying. There's a hockey game going on, Jason. Behind the net, still trying to take it out. It probably comes out loose, but it right back into the corner there. Nice to pinch there in front. And now it's moved up by the Capitals. Rogues trying to go right through, but it's taken instead by the Wild. So far, a lot of neutral zone play. Not many chances on both sides. The shot's 3-1 for the Wild. Hamilton digs that out. Trying to pressure it. Goes moving it up. That one by Berg. Hamilton. She puts it around the boards in her own end. It's a nice forecheck there by Fraser. He's kind of been all over the place. This one in front, a chance, and it goes just wide of the net. Trying to move it up still. Capitals take it. Might have a shot there, Moore, with a nice pad stop. But still controlled by Central Plains. Up high, and it finally gets loose. Outside the blue line, so they'll have to regroup. This one taken by Scholdice. Right down it goes, Moore. O'Toole has control, gets it up on the boards. This will be chased. Johnson has it with Cummings. It's a 2-on-2, but what a defensive fell. 2-on-1 for a little bit. Johnson looking in front. In front it goes! No goals.
Oh, so close.
It was kicking, and they don't like that.
Well, you
This
know
is
what?
Soccer, it's hockey.
As disappointed as I am that the Wild didn't score there, a big shout out to the Central Plains Capital goaltender there. What an amazing goalie. She made a really good save there, man. And also, I just want to take an opportunity to give a big shout out to Shaw here in Thompson, specifically to Mr. Paul Anderson for taping the game right now.
You know what? I want to shout out the best radio station in town, CHCM.
Hey, we're,
Hey.
we're not being paid from the station right now. We're with Shaw. Big shout out to them.
And in front of the net now, it's coming up. The Capitals try to take it. And they still have control. A little backhand, it goes wide. Controlled there by Snaith, who's trying to take it. And it's held on. And they finally get it out of their own end now. Taken over by McKay. Cummings has it. She's kind of got some room here. Goes for the deke, and she almost made it happen. Shot there and stopped by Friesen. Fifth shot on net for her right now, and fifth stop. As it's still 0-0 with 9:10 left. How important is this game? I was saying there's only 2 points separating them. There is literally just 2 points. Central Plains has 6, Norman Wild has 4, and there's actually a team below them, Interlake Lightning, with 3. Now, the thing is, Norman Wild have played an abundance amount of games, more than the rest of them. They played 12. Central Plains only played 8. Interlake's played 9. So this is kind of important points for Norman, just to get it kind of ahead of these other teams below them or around them, especially with a whole bunch of games in hand for Central Plains. This one's on the boards now, trying to be fought out. A shot there, more with the stop. McKay off the boards. Still trying to play with it. Held on by the hand there, and it's going to be a hand pass. So it'll just be whistled and brought outside the blue line with 8:35 left in the first period.
Now, I was mentioning a little bit earlier, looking ahead of the future for the Norman Wild, just a shout out to all the fans of the Central Plains Capitals watching this right now. After the Capitals get out of here from Thompson, they're going to be going down to Shoal Lake to face the Yellowhead Chiefs.
Yellowhead Chiefs. That's a couple times I think they've been on these schedules here. Now dumped into the neutral zone. Trying to back it into the zone. It's taken, but into the corner will go. Ferg, obviously taken by the Wild there, but they try to bring it back into their own end. Now it's played out. Inman. Over it goes to Snaith. Around. Ferg in front. A shot. Blocked. Another chance. Schuldeis. Couldn't get it. Ferg once again. Intercepted there by Simon. And it's still kept into the zone by the Capitals. A slap shot, and Moore looked like she tried to glove that, and it just came into the body instead, but still makes a save with 7:46.
Hey, good eyes on that puck there from the Wild goaltender. Got right in front of it. Looks like it kind of got caught in her equipment there, like you were saying, eh?
Yeah, it looked like it was trying to go into glove. She was trying to stop it with the glove, but went right through it. Luckily, she still held onto it, and no rebounds given, because I think any puck that would have fell into the ground would have been into the net if anybody was there. Into the corner now. Around it goes. Capitals still playing a lot. They caught up in shots now. It's tied 5-5. A shot there trying to go for the tip. Just missed wide. Woodward. Around it will go. And nice pinch there. Capitals still playing inside the Wild zone. And right in front of them. Takes it there by Snaith with a block shot. In front it'll go again. Johnson just kind of puts it around the boards. Cummings there. Circles. Tries to go through the corner. And now she brings it up. 3-on-2. She goes for the slap shot instead. Blocks the shot. Looks like he took a player down with the shot too.
Yeah, she looks
Might have hit
hard
the
right on the
ankle.
boards.
Currently on the ground, Chloe Snaith. And they're calling for the trainer.
Oh, that's never good.
No, yeah, the shot there by Cummings looks like it went off the stick, hits the ankle. There's a trainer coming out to help her.
Yeah, it definitely looks like an ankle or definitely a leg injury.
Yeah. Went right down to the boards. Looks like they're going to pick her up. She won't be skating off on her own. She'll be going off for 1 foot with the support there. It looks like her right leg got it. And she'll be going to the bench, and we'll see. We'll have to update everyone aboard to see how she does later on. Maybe she's a sting. Who knows?
You know, that's the one thing I like about hockey. They're mad. I love it when a game gets physical, but my heart always breaks when a player gets hurt, especially at this level when the kids are
It
so
wasn't
young.
even, it didn't play either. It was just a shot.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, though, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
like, I love the action of hockey, but when a player gets hurt at this level, that's heartbreaking, man. Never want to see that at this level. Hey, thanks for the pat on the back, buddy.
I'm here for you.
But I
Face
heard-
off. Won by Central. We got a hockey game once again, Jason. Come on. In the middle of the ice there. Takes to the Wild. Just got to dump it right back in down to the corner. Rogues there. And there's going to be a penalty. Looks like this one's going to go to the Wild. But no one touched the puck, so we won't know until someone falls on top of it. And interference is the call. We'll see who the player is. It's going to Michaela Keeper. So she'll be gone for interference.
Well, Matthew, I was saying a little bit earlier, a good opportunity on the penalty kill to see how great the defense is. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, knock on some wood. Of course, whenever I say something like that, Murphy's Law, you know, penalty kill will result in a power play goal for the Central Plains Capitals. Hopefully that won't happen. Go Wild, go, but we'll just have to see who comes out the winner.
Not much wood around us, so I think we'll see what happens, Jason. This one kept in by Friesen. there was a hit behind the net there, and I think there was a reaction coming from the Central Plains bench. They thought that was a hit. And of course, contact or body checking is not allowed in this game. But no call. Central Plains got it back. It's less than 1:30 now left in the power play. From the point will go for Rhodes with a shot. And this one dumps it all the way down. Friesen's there to hold it. Gives it back over to Rhodes, who's getting hooked kind of behind the play. And it's taken away there instead by Meyer, who tries to put it in front. The puck's there. No one knows where it is, though. And now it's played out to the side. Capitals. Over to a pass there. Brings it up for Blight, who loses it. O'Toole takes it. Tries to go for the pass all the way down. Oswald holds it near the boards. Great penalty killing. Doesn't seem like they're penalty killing right now.
I was just going to say, I can't tell who's on the power play and who's on the penalty kill there, Matt.
This one's all the way down. It's an icing call, so 35 seconds left in the power play. The coach on Central Plains doesn't sound pleased.
I was just, you know what, I was biting my tongue, but hearing a little bit of constructive criticism from the Central Plains coach. And that's what his role's there for, man. That's what a coach does. It's obviously looking for wins all across the board, and he doesn't sound too happy, eh?
Well, the power play was, it's been 125, nothing so far. And now they got it right there. We'll see if they can break out and make something out of very little time here. They'll take it. Schuldice circles it around, looking for the long pass. Schuldice takes it up. There's a chance right here. Going out to Inman with that shot. Moore with that stop. She covers it up.
Ooh.
Someone falls on her, but she holds like a rock and she lets it bounce off of it. And Moore with the stop with 14 seconds left in the power play. So 4:40 left in the first. 0-0 so far. Not many goal scoring opportunities really either. Nothing that we could hang our hat on.
Well, you know, Matt, like you said, still 0-0.
Oh, there's another penalty here.
Yeah. Oh, another penalty.
So we'll hear what that penalty is all about. So it'll be 5-on-3 for a little bit. They control at the top. Gets a little pass over. Shot short side and went off a player. Up high it goes. Fraser. Shot. Moore with the stop. Rebound. Scores. The first penalty expired. So it'll be a power play goal. That was scored by Lauren Blight. So just like that, it is 1-0. But it's even strength just right off the bat.
Well, Matt, I'm eating my words right now. You know, the Wild were playing great for the majority of that first penalty. My eyes were terrible. Didn't see that second call. And, well, looks like the defense, they were doing well, but here we are, 1-0 for the Central Plains Capitals.
It was a little bit of a 5-on-3 there. So the assist there going to Ferg and Schuldice. So it's 1-0 Central Plains. In this first period, it took a little bit longer than most times, but that's the case right now, and they get a chance in front once again. So maybe it'll be time, and there's going to be a hooking call, and O'Toole's going to go off for that one. So right after getting off the penalty kill, and not for reasons they wanted, they'll go right back on it. So O'Toole's off for hooking. So the power play, that is 1 for 2 for the Capitals to get another chance.
Well, we still got a good 3:38 left in the first period here there, Matt. And let's see if the Wild can pick it up a little bit here.
Obviously no goals from here on out. Going bad momentum coming off them. Maybe the penalty kill will shift that. This one's brought up there by Snaith, who's back on the ice apparently, so that's a good sign. Must have been a sting on her ankle there. Cummings around. gets hit behind the net, but right now killing off the penalty behind their own net, which is good. Can't score from that angle. Back from the point though, around. Goes to Snaith with that shot. Stopped there by Moore. Other side will go. Lippenstein up top to the point. Shot hits the post. Lippenstein takes it once again. Up down to the point to Fraser. Over to Snaith with a shot, or just a slap pass, but no one was there to connect on it. Another shot tipped in front, and they're trying to get that out, and Snaith almost made something out of that. Gets redirected right back in. Snaith with a shot. Just kind of trying to put it on net, it misses. Off the boards and down it goes. Capitals have it. Takes it. Brings it up. Meyer with that shot. Friesen made that look more difficult than it probably should have. Capitals take it now. This one to the side of the net. Behind the net. Trying to bring it out in front, trying to go short side on that. It hits the side of the net though. Still having it out of the Capitals. Up high to the point. Over to Rhodes. Gives a little pass over. Shot there, blocked. That was shot by Oswald, though Toole's back on the ice, so the penalty is killed. And now it's back the other way for the Wild, who are now even strength. Off the boards, it's out, so they'll have to regroup. O'Toole just dumped it right back down, and Friesen makes the stop. 1:20 left in the first period. Taken there, collision in center of the ice. Brought back the other side by Ashberg. Tries to go short side. Up it goes. The opposite corner. Brody will take it. Brody circles around. To the rock. And this one's going to be offside unless the Wild touch it. They do. Capitals have it. Trying to make something happen here in the last 40 seconds. Losing it there. Try to go with a shot again. Tries to circle with Delacqui. Up high to Fraser. Over to Schuldice. Shot. Fires it wide again. Almost hit the referee with that one. Fraser puts it into the corner. It's controlled there by Delacqui. Cummings. Over it goes McKay. Up on the boards, right back down to be held there. Edwards going for it. 4 seconds though, unless they get a last second shot. And the Wild control it till the end of the first period. I know Jason has been speaking for a while, but what do you think of that first period?
Well, you know, it was a great first period, man. What I loved about that, specifically that first penalty kill that the Wild were going on, it seemed like they were the power players and not the penalty killers. 1-0 after the first period. It was a good first period. You know, could have been worse.
Exactly.
But like I was saying earlier, Matt, the most important thing, we saw the Central Plains Capital player get hurt. Hopefully she's okay. Hopefully it's not serious. Hopefully she'll be back on the ice at some point this game.
So 1-0 Wild after one. You're watching MFMHL here on Shaw TV Thompson. Hello, everybody.
Well, look who it is, Mr. Matthew Higgs and Jason
You know
Sonser.
what? You interrupt me, Jason.
Well, you know what? I thought I'd take the spotlight from you. Matthew Higgs and Jason Sonser here, along with our main man, Paul Anderson from Shaw. Second period of play between the Norman Wild and the Central Plains Capitals down here at the CA Nesbitt Arena.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm done. Yep.
1-0 after one for the Capitals here. The Wild will take it right off the bat with a stick loose. And right down to Friesen will stop it. So only one goal. It was a power play goal scored by Lauren Blight, assisted by Megan Ferg and Marissa Fraser. So that was the only goal, it was 1-0. The shots after that first period, 11-9 for Central Plains. So close. We'll see how much closer it gets here in the second period. Allard back down over to Cummings, who just backhands that around. Moves it up. And here comes the Capitals on a 2-on-1. Or it goes the outside, shoots it there, and Moore with a nice stop. And almost held in at the blue line, but going down the opposite way instead. Trying to play it up there by Snaith. With that shot, just missed the net. Allard's gonna go there and hold it in. Fraser's behind. She brings it around the net. Looking for the long lead pass. It goes over to Ferg. Nice little deke there. Second shot, and it's stopped there by Moore. So right off the back, Central Plains running and gunning. Only 56 seconds gone in this first period. And the shots already, just a few taken by Central Plains.
Yeah, a little bit.
One to the side, up to the point, goes over to Fraser. The shot just goes for the field goal there with the shot.
I think we just identified a sniper, eh?
Takes it in front, try to go for the pass, and Moore's gonna cover that one up in a late little tap there by Rutherford.
Yeah, looks like Moore got a little bit of snow in her face.
A second whistle was blown, so you mean that means business.
Business. Let's get down to business, said the ref with his hand up.
It's a face-off here. It's one back over to the Capitals. Fraser with a shot stopped there by Moore with the pad. She was on that. Off the boards, trying to get it over. Hamilton trying to take it. It's taken instead. The Wild into the neutral zone. Moves it up. Snaith with a shot. She was injured before and she looks just all right. Try to go for the pass, but it looks like they did not find Garrick there. Garrick was sitting in the neutral zone looking for that pass. He would have been gone. Into the quarter it goes. Will be first one back though, Klippenstein. But the Wild will somehow get a piece of that instead. Bodie around. She'll lose it. Kind of slow-paced hockey being played at the moment. Up high, just shot that back down by Oswald, but doesn't get that far. And away it goes, 2-on-1 here for the Wild. McKay over, trying to get a pass over to keeper. She couldn't hold on to it. Up the boards it goes. Larocque now. Tries to keep it, puts it into the corner. It'll be picked up instead by Rogues. Overall half, and O'Toole just keeps it. Waiting for everyone to be on side before she dumps it in, but she lost it. Away it'll go. A shot there, but no one was in front. Larocque was the closest one. Capitals move it up. Delacqui with a shot, goes into the corner. Looks like it was deflected off a defenseman there. And Central Plains just keeps it in still. Over to Simon, who just puts it around her own net. Trying to be brought out. Finally is by Chris Jansen. In front, try to go to the opposite side. And up the boards will go. And it's kept there by the Capitals. Off the boards, moving it over for Cummings, who just puts it in the corner. It'll be a dump and chase. One of the faster skaters, she gets it first. Looking for someone in front. Just has to go behind instead. Gives it over to keeper, who's fighting with it with two Capitals. Comes out by Cummings. Over to Bodie, who couldn't hold on to it. Looking for someone in front. Cummings almost falls. Back down. Schuldeis just tries to wrap it around the boards, but Bodie's going to be there first, but she loses it, and it's still kept in, but now let's take it out. Dive there by Inman. And down it goes, and they're asking for someone to come back on the ice. I don't know why the linesman was doing that. But 15:47 left, still 1-0. Hey, Jason, how you doing?
Well, I'm just doing good there, man. I'm just kind of going through some paperwork right now, making sure I got something to talk about.
This isn't
just
work,
like the
Jason.
morning show on CHTM.
This is how professionals do it, kid.
Live the dream.
Live the dream. Away will go. Fraser takes it. Cummings just turns it around. She's been on the ice for a while. Looks like a power play here. It's not even. Still even strength. Look at it in front. Trying to get it right through. Cummings is there, but I couldn't get to her. Stopped in front there by Friesen. And a little bit of the Wild right here, having a lot of offensive possession.
And you know what? This is great to see in a second period where the Wild are trailing 1-0. About 5 minutes gone in the second period. That power play goal that I was really hoping wouldn't happen on the, well, I guess the 5-on-3 the
You
Wild
jinxed it.
experienced. Yeah. But you know what? That's okay. It's only one goal. I have confidence in our girls. We're going to tie this up and win it.
And on the side of the boards now, just put it in behind the net. Still trying to move it around. Klippenstein. Hamilton has control. Just puts it right back around her net. Looking for a breakout pass to get out of their end here. They can hold on to the puck. It's just getting it into the Capital zone. Umperville tries to go up high. Back down. O'Toole just gives it back to Umperville. And Capitals dump it all the way down. There'll be an icing call with 14:35 left.
Well, as
So
you're
another
saying,
offensive zone face-off here for the Wild. Looks like they're frustrating the Capitals bench over there.
and you know what? That's what you do, you know, especially, like I said, if you're down 1-0. Best you could do is stay in the offense and frustrate the opposing team, wear them down bit by bit, crumble their will a little bit, and hopefully they can capitalize.
O'Toole up to the point. And out takes it here. The Capitals have it. Move it up. Losing it. And it's still kept in. Edwards has it. Trying to find someone to pass to in front, but she just has control, letting everyone come in. Line changes and everything. Right back down. Delacqui. Just trying to move this one up. I go for the backhand, nope, and it goes all the way down. It'll be chased back by Rogues. Rogues away to try and go for the pass to Oswald. She's losing it, but it's caught on instead. Moved up by the Capitals. They have it. Trying to make it, move it into the slot. Over to Oswald with the shot. Nice stop there by Moore. And the Wild are moving it up. Past the neutral zone, it'll go. They'll keep it, no offside there. They got the numbers now, a shot there. Friesen makes the stop. And almost 7 minutes gone in the second period. It looks like the Wild have had most of the chances so far in the second period.
Yeah, and that's exactly it, man. We noticed at the end of the first period, the Capitals seem to be dominating the shots on goal, but Wild are catching up this period.
It's one back to the point. Gets it into the quarter. Moves it around over to Fraser. Tries to get a little bit far, and now the Capitals might have numbers if they got to it first, but they did not. Larocque now, and that's going to be offside unless it's not touched, and it was not taken there. Wild have control still. Allard fans on it, and now it's back the other way for the Capitals. On the outside, though, so Allard's going to out-muscle her. And she'll pick it up once again. She's had a few turnovers on this shift, but she's also made some good defensive plays. Up to the point, not kept in, though, so the Capitals will have to regroup. Just dump it in, but not far enough. The Wild have it right away. Off the board, but a line change at a misunfortunate time, but Hamilton's going to have to pick it up. Umperville now puts it down. Puck's going everywhere. I don't know what's going on. And somehow no shots have been taken because of it. Down the other side now. And that one's lost. And covered up by Moore because she's done with the nonsense as well.
That's exactly it. Like you were, if my ears didn't deceive me, you were mentioning that the puck was going everywhere and anywhere on the ice. So looks like Moore said, no, let's take a break. take a breather, let this puck get settled down a little bit.
Moore decided to shut it down. All the craziness.
And we are done, ladies and gentlemen.
And she
Well,
covers
just
it up
ladies.
again. This one was because she actually had to. Only took about 5 seconds off the time there. Still 1-0. (17-12) the shots. So as much as we were saying that I think the Wild have most possession, they haven't got many shots off so far in this period. Opposed to Central Plains, who is just shooting at anything. And now they try to take it again. The Wild can keep possession between themselves, but they can't really move it up here. Umperville now takes it. Tries to get a pass over to Garrick, but she couldn't hold on to it. All the way down now. Fraser, no hit. Or at least by the ref's eyes, no hit. This one's in front, a backhand, trying to go over. Friesen covers it up. And right now, the Wild are finding the puck at their most random of places.
Well, you know, it's sometimes those random places, random shots. Sometimes those loose pucks go in and can result in a goal.
Well, let's hope that way. The Wild are getting some chances here in the second period. It's face off now to the right of Friesen. Side of the boards now. Try to go for the backhand. Trying to move it up, and the Capitals will have that chance. 2-on-1 possibly, but if the defenseman comes back and plays that brilliantly. McKay tries to go up the boards. So he'll try to play with it. And now Cummings brings it up. Down into the corner possibly, but it was held the whole time. Meyer tries to go in front with the pass. Johnson's going to race after it. Keeping it in the offensive zone, at least for the little bit. Johnson once again. O'Toole puts it right back down. Around the boards will go. Trying to move it up, and it finally gets out of the zone. That one is put out by Oswald. Bodie will get there. Behind the net she'll go. Bodie now brings it up. And she's tripped down. It'll be a power play coming up. It looked like she kind of slipped on the puck there, but hey, we'll take it.
So if you're just tuning in there, viewers of Shaw TV, we are, of course, near the halfway point here of the second period. And it looks like there's a penalty for the Central Plains Capitals. It's power play time. Got a little chuckle there out of our producer from Shaw, Mr. Paul Anderson.
They're chipping in front there, that chance, and Friesen covers it up.
And I do dare say, I thought I heard a stick snap some equipment there on the goaltender, getting a little fierce.
Oh, Jason, I like your analysis today.
I've been up since 2:45 this morning. It's second win time, guys. Let's do this.
O'Toole pass it over. And this one is hammered out by the Capitals, so they'll take some time off the clock. It'll be 1:30 by the time they get out of here left in the power play. And some good play there. And in front now, Moore's going to have to cover it up, and a little bit of a check there into the post that went. And as you said, it was getting a little feisty in this game. It's
looks
getting there.
like some frustrations coming out here.
Hey, it's a battle for sixth place. Who wouldn't be excited?
Hey. And, you know, we were mentioning during the first period, during the first power play opportunity for the Central Plains Capitals, we were saying the Wild were taking advantage of that shorthanded play there. Looks like the Central Plains Capitals are now taking advantage of that too.
Bodie around the boards now. Gives it over to McKay. She'll put it off the boards. Johnson losing it. And now it's taken by McKay. Brings it in. With a shot. Friesen. A very premature coach down to the bottom there, saying it was in before it even hit the net there. He thought that was going in, though. He saw it in his eyes, but 1:08 left in the power play. No goal so far. Face off here to the right of Friesen. And Capital player got kicked out of the face-off dot. And they still came out with the win. Playing it around. Still trying to take it out of the corner there. Good time wasting there by Central Plains. Takes it out of the corner, still trying to go after it. Cummings is there. And they bring it up now. Over, a chance, shot blocked in front. This one looks like it might get out, and it's hammered right back in. 24 seconds left of the power play. And it wasn't quite kept in all the way down. Moore will have to go play it, but that might waste the end of this power play, or Bodie might just find a good time to pass it over to Cummings, and she was receiving that pass if it went past the stick there of Rogues. Down it goes. The power play will be ending in 2 seconds. The Wild have it even strength now. And it passed over to the boards. Looks like they're trying to get a 20-man, and the other way now for the Wild. A shot stopped by Friesen. No rebound in front. It came right in front of the goaltender. No one was quite there. The other way now. Over to Rutherford. Shot stopped by Moore. Rebound picked up by the Wild. Around it goes, circles in front, so into the slot, a shot blocked in front there, didn't even hit Moore. Back around the boards will go. Delacqui throws someone on the ground there. Still try to move it past. The Wild try to move it past the blue line. Capital trying to keep it in, and the Wild win that battle. But the Capitals bring it right back down. Behind the net it'll go. Bodie takes it. Up it'll go. The Wild losing it there. But it's past the blue line, so once again a regroup. But it'll be a 2-on-1 just like that. A shot, Moore. Oh, scores.
Oh, that looked to go from my angle right through the 5-hole, I think.
Marissa Fraser with the goal at 6:43 left in the second, and it's 2-0 Central Plains. And just like that, it was a few giveaways in front. And 2-0 Capitals just like that. And now it's a team that struggles to score in its own way. Now has to come back from 2 goals down.
Yeah, you know, you think it was hard enough to come back from 1 goal. A 2-goal deficit, 6:43 left in the period.
They'll be taken now. And Garrick's offside. Or brings it in offside with 6:37. Try to bring it up now. Capitals. Take it. Move it up. Woodward. Has it in to the corner. Held on. It looks like someone fell on it, so there'll be a whistle right there. So we'll see what the faceoff gets taken. But how do you think the Wild have to get back out of this game? What's the essentials they got to do?
The essentials, they need to score 2 goals, man. Bread and butter, that's all you need. Just score, man.
Well, they played some good offensive hockey early in this period, so I guess they got to keep on doing that. They just got to get shots on net.
Yeah, granted, very great offense so far. They just got to capitalize on getting more shots on net. The more shots they get, obviously, mathematics, the more opportunities they have to score.
Look at that. We're teaching the folks math tonight.
I was never good at math. That's why I'm in radio.
Math professional broadcasting at its finest. We're giving everybody a show. Over it goes. The Capitals will take it, move it up. O'Toole takes it. 21-18 the shots. Rogues behind her net. And it's Cummings almost had that one. Around Ogoda, the Wild back up high to O'Toole. Has some room but didn't go for the shot. That one in front. Trying to find it. Friesen covers it up with 5:21 left in the second. And anytime that puck gets around Friesen, unless you're fast to get into it, she's going to cover it up just like that.
And a little play on words there. Friesen is freezing the puck.
Oh my.
Hey, you got to be punny once in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Paul gave a fist bump. He's okay with it. Our cameraman / producer / everything that goes on in this operation.
Paul Anderson is Thompson, Manitoba. I'll guarantee you that.
Yeah, we should make a statue for him outside of this arena. The VRCC, by the way, now called. No longer the TRCC. Or I don't know what it's called anymore. But it's going to be the VRCC eventually. This one a backhand. Stopped there by Friesen. And now I can't think of anything but that pun. Back down Larocque. Caught in the air by Fraser with a goal. The captain of the team. Wild playing it. And it's moved up. Larocque still going for it. Trying to go right through. A lot of pressing back and forth. Capitals going for it. And they'll take that. Just dump it down by Hamilton. Friesen gets it. Moves it around over to Edwards.
Ooh.
Collision there at the far side. Capitals bring it up. They'll be onside, but they'll be outnumbered. So Wild will do their part to try to take this back out, but it's kept right back in. Trying to go in front there by Woodward. And a little bit of a cross-check after the stop there by Moore with 3:47 left in the second. 23-19 the shots for the Capitals. 2-0 after a goal here in the second period. Even strength that one was. Goal scored by Marissa Fraser, who's also got an assist in this game. It was a correction of myself. When I went down to the intermission, I saw that she got an assist.
Well,
That's called doing extra work.
that's called gathering news information.
Gathering news information. And you can hear the best news every time on CHCM. 2-on-1. Brings it up here for the Wild. It was pressured out to the outside, though, in front. Scores!
Yes!
And that one is good.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we are down by 1. Back to
You can
where
tell-
we started, right?
You can tell who the homer is in this group.
Go, Wild, go!
A goal there. We don't know who scored, though. It was put in, it looks like, by the
To me, it
foot.
doesn't matter who scored. We gotta go. We gotta go!
3 there. Garrick with the goal. So it's 2-1 all of a sudden. It's a close game there. It looks like another goal or another shot that went off the foot there. Although I don't think this one was directed or kicked in. I mean, we have no instant replay, so we'll never know. But we'll figure it out eventually. So 2-1 now. A shot there. Takes it out by the Capitals. 3 minutes left to go in the second period. Wild back in it. This one to the outside now. Trying to go for it. Bodie. So it's assisted by
loose puck.
Simon, and Friesen makes the stop on the other side. And now the Wild are buzzing around, knowing that there's just one goal right back in it. With 2-1. Jason, your reaction for the goal. I'm sure everyone heard it, but what's your reaction?
I am still ecstatic. You know, like you said there, Matt, it looks like that puck was redirected by a foot. And you know what? Sometimes it's a lot of skill in this game. Other times it's just a matter of luck, right? Matter of luck getting that puck behind the goal line.
Did they score in our last game? We did? Because I did not hear that reaction out of you last. In front now. And Larocque now tries to go right past the crease with it. The Capitals will try to take it up instead. And around the boards will go. And O'Toole couldn't keep it in, so they'll have to go back into the neutral zone and get it. Wild playing a very good second period, except for that one goal they gave up, but they got one right back, so this period's all tied. Moving up here by Edwards. Nice little deke in front. She still has it, but she trips on the puck there. Blocked in front. Looks like Moore didn't know where that was going regardless, so good thing it was blocked, and that one's finally covered up by Moore. 1:48 left in the second. Capitals coming back. We got a more high-paced hockey game now.
And you know what? Big shout out to Moore, the goaltender for the Wild. Looks like she had eyes like a hawk as I'm stepping on my cord for my headset here.
Garrick, by the way, her second goal of the year. Now has 3 points on the season. Garrick, the goal scorer there, just tipping it forward up. They'll go, and Central Plains will take it right back the other way. Inman. Behind the net, he'll go. 1:30 left in the second. It's all in this corner again, so we'll let them take their time. There we go, finally taken out. Off the board, still kept in by the Capitals. Takes it there by Ferg, who's into the corner. Losing it, going over to Simon. Hamilton now takes it. Hamilton's got the numbers, but she goes the outside with it. A shot there blocked in front. The Capitals up the other way, and now they kind of got the numbers, but they'll make it a 2-on-2 instead of a 3-on-2. Offside instead with 49 seconds left in the second. Good break there by the Wild. So I guess I should ask you this time, what is the second period? How do you like about the second period by the Wild?
You know what? Seems the first period was great, but it looks like the second period, the effort by the Wild is paying off offensively. Still trailing by 1 goal, but you know what? The Wild have picked it up this period. Really impressed by the girls.
There's a sign on the other side of that arena. Maybe the cameraman will get over and he brings it back to the camera over there. But there's a sign. I don't know who it's for. I want to know. I'm trying to think over there. Can you read that sign over there?
My glasses are as thick as Coke bottles, man. I can't read to save my life from this far away.
That's right. You're like half blind.
Hey, don't hate me, man.
I'm not hating you.
I was born this way.
39.3 left, and now with the face-off, it's going to be ticking down seconds here for the second period. The Wild are right back in it, so they're back in the same spot they were, but this one's moving it down, and they still have a chance to tie this up before the period's done. Takes it right there. Cummings going for it. Behind the net, still pressuring. 15 seconds left. Capitals bring it up. And it will be kept in at the blue line. Central Plains will have it, and they'll now finally put it down. This will probably end the period. No icing. And that's it. Well, after 2 periods, the Norman Wild are down 2-1. They were down 2-0 at 1 point, but they got right back in it. 2-1, it'll be an exciting third period ahead.
And you know what? We began the second period just as we are ending it down by 1 goal there, Matthew. Predictions for the third period?
Well, you know what? I think the Wild are feeling it right now. They had those chances early in the period, and they got that goal. I think it's going to be a close one in that third period.
Yeah, and you know what? That momentum, I noticed specifically after that goal the Wild scored, they got their energy, they got momentum. I'm hoping that they can carry that energy and momentum into the third, maybe at least tie it up if nothing else.
So stay tuned. A lot more in the third period. You're watching Manitoba Female Midget Hockey here on Shaw TV, Thompson. Hello, I'm Matthew Higgs, and joined with me, I don't know if it's Jason Sodson, I don't know if it's a little girl. What's his little girl's name?
Her name's Olivia.
Olivia. Put her on.
Oh,
Oh, no, she doesn't.
She got really shy.
You know what? That's sad for me because I thought I was going to get a better color guy.
Yeah, we have a little company up here in the broadcast booth right now, Matthew.
Yeah, we do. It's 2-1. Central Plains Capitals after 2 periods here. I'm Matthew Higgs. Next to me, Jason Saunter. We're from CHCM. Listen every day. I'm promoting our business because that's all people needed to hear.
Like I always say, you can't get rid of me. I'm here for life.
Well, I'm just going to...
And Paul just said he has it on tape. I guess I signed my own warrant.
Olivia's talking to me, but she fails to know that I have headphones on. I can't hear her. But we'll pretend.
All right,
So-
Matthew, we're just about to start the third period.
And a face-off one. I'm sorry, I took over your job. All the way down it goes. And it'll be covered up very quickly by Moore, who made 13 saves in that second period. The other goaltender, Friesen, made 11. The shots 25-22 after 2. Now the Wild were getting a little bit of momentum there in that second period, including a goal near the end of that period that I'm sure everybody down to Winnipeg heard, thanks to Jason. And this was brought up now by Johnson. And it's taken around by Oswald. Up down to the point now. A shot goes around. The board still trying to play with it. And Central Plains will have possession of it and just kind of control it. A lot of time wasted in this period, of course. Taken down to the end of the final buzzer with this lead is fine for Central Plains. Johnson sends it right back down. Cummings puts it right back down to the corner. Now he brought out. Bodie in the neutral zone. Does it right back down. No offside there as Friesen leaves it behind. The Capitals just trying to bring it up. And a little bit, it could have been a tripping right there if she would have fell. Not the case though, as the Wild just kind of waiting outside. It's an offside call there. Delayed offside, very delayed off there. So a minute 22 into this third period. Nothing so far, very slow, no shots yet.
And you know, right now, I don't know if folks can hear it, but we have Miley Cyrus's Party in the USA playing in the background. Always reminds me of Weird Al Yankovic's Party in the CIA.
How late have you been?
Oh, I'm going
How
on
long have
about
you been-
maybe 15, 16 hours now.
Oh my.
It's a
Hey,
party
if
in
you
the-
want random facts, just listen here.
It's a party in the CIA.
Hey, don't sing it. I mean, it doesn't sound exactly like Weird Al, but
Okay, let's get back to the
copyrights.
game.
So a minute 32 gone. That one won by the Capitals, and they'll take it up. Just try to get a shot in. Of course, an insurance goal would almost break the back here of the Wild. Especially with their problems with scoring right off the bat, they're going to have a penalty kill. As Garrick's going to go to the box, and it'll probably be for hooking. So another chance here. Central Plains will get another power play. Tries to put an insurance marker up.
Well, looks like the Wild are going to have to go defense, defense. We don't want another power play goal by the Central Plains Capitals on this one. This late in the game, that would be a signed, sealed, and delivered win.
And he tries to dump it down, but it's caught there in the neutral zone. Brings it back up. Back up to the point. All the way down the other side. Snaith there. She's been through a tough game so far. She was injured there in the first period after the shot went into the ankle. Not the case anymore now behind the net. Moves it up. And all the way down it'll go. Fraser has it. Tries to go up the boards. Back at it. And that one's moved up by the Wild. They keep it in the neutral zone instead of chasing it down. And this one's taken now by Edwards, who's around. Look for someone to pass to. Is behind the net. Taken there by O'Toole, and she's just holding it near the boards, and they're going to whistle down because of her intent there with 45 seconds left in this power play. No shots so far for the Capitals. No shots, period, in this period. Pun intended.
Great alliteration. Well, I don't even know if it's alliteration there, Matthew, but it's good you know your words, buddy. It's good you know your words.
Hey, I have the best words, guys. And you know what? I'll make you the president of the United States with the best words.
I'm glad you caught up on that.
They lose it there at the blue line. They'll try to move it up now for the Capitals, and this one's tripped.
Ooh,
Offside.
collision.
There was a collision there at the blue line. Could have been a little bit of knee on knee as
Both players getting up, though, a little sore looking, but good thing they
Ashburg
got
was
up,
holding
skating
on.
back to the bench, looks like. That's a good way to kill a penalty for the Wild. Well, I don't know if they did anything, but collision of the opposition.
Offside. That's the way to do it. Exactly. Around the net will go. So picked up there by Inman. Up to the point. Fraser with a shot. Hits the post. Goaltender's best friend right there, Inman. Back down. This one in front will be taken by Umperville. Umperville trying to bring it up. The penalty is now done. Even strength, and there's the girl that just took the penalty, Garrick. She's right back on the ice. Trying to muscle opposition there in the corner. Central Plains moving it up. Inman to the outside with a shot. Moore's just going to cover it up. Will that count as a shot? It'll be the first one. Oh, they put 2 on the board just like that. They put 4. Okay, now they're fixing it. Now it's just 1. First shot of the period. It almost took 5 minutes, but we got one.
You know what I've been thinking? Oh, we were mentioning before the second intermission, the Norman Wild goal seemed to have a little more energy and momentum. Kind of lackluster out of the gates for this third period.
Yeah, but they'll turn it up. They always do. Always do. The Wild now playing outside of the boards. It's still kept in by the Capitals. Around it'll go. Still playing it right there as Simon's trying to go for it. Behind the net. Over to Rutherford. Trying to go in front. That was taken by Bodie, but she'll be met on the other side by Klippenstein. Up on the boards they'll go. The Wild just dumps that in as soon as he gets past. Oh, I guess it was not past the red line. It'll be an icing call. 5:04 gone into this third period. So as you were saying, a little bit lackluster here into the start to the third period. Now, they had a penalty kill for about 2 minutes, so that kind of helped that kind of gave them an excuse to be lackluster.
Well, you know what? For that penalty kill, it was very well done. Good defense there.
A+. A+.
A+.
A+. They killed it off. That's all that matters. And now this one will be Moore with a big pad stop. A slap shot. Moore with another stop. She's ready to go. She's keeping this team in it as soon as they get their legs here in the third period. Behind the net now, Delaki. Goes up to the point. A slap shot by Fraser. Stopped by Moore twice. Rutherford over to Fraser again. The same play. Blocked there to the side, and it's moved out. Chris Jansen around the boards. Larocque has it. Bodie now tries to get the backhand into the neutral zone. This will be taken over by Fraser. Fraser with a shot. Stopped there by Moore, who is keeping this team in it in the past few minutes.
I was just going to say, she is like the great wall of that net. Moore is keeping the Norman Wild alive in this game. We saw a little bit of help from the defense just a little bit earlier. Moore tried to make a save on one side of the net. The puck skidded over to the other side. Moore was trying to get her balance a little bit. The defense came in and helped her out a little bit.
Good analyzing there, bud. You're catching on to this.
Well, thank you. I mean, I don't do hockey often. I'm kidding.
And now it's brought back in. The Wild might get a little bit of a spark there after those nice saves by Moore. A few slap shots by Fraser went one after another, basically. Same play, went to the point. This one in front. Johnson could have got that, and she would have had some room for a shot. Back down will go. So it's taken by Inman. And this is what kind of like the second period entailed here at the end, keeping Central Plains their own end. They had trouble getting it out. Moves it up. Allard couldn't get that. Now it's taken up the other way by Blight, a goal scorer. The first one, Moore just covers that up. And the shot so far, 33-22. It's been 8-0 in this third period for the Capitals. Obviously, that's going to turn around soon.
Well, here's hoping, man. At least Moore's got her goal percentage a little bit up there, you know, or her save percentage rather.
Exactly, got to improve that once in a while. Around the net, Central Plains. This one in front just missed the net as it was blocked there. A shot by Edwards. Edwards still trying to take it. Another shot there, and it's stopped by Moore once again. Moves it up. This one might have a chance here for Rogues. This one in front. The coach was telling us a little bit of a hit afterwards.
A little bit of a scuffle.
No penalties, though, surprisingly. Coaches on Central Plains didn't like the no calls there. And all of a sudden, Central Plains has 10 shots in this period. Once again, the Wild have none. Big 0. 12:38 left to go in this third period, the final one. And there's some discussion here. Fraser's talking to the referee, wondering why nothing was called. What do you think? Something should have been called there?
You know what? There was a little bit of too much pushing and shoving there. I think at least something should have been called. I'm glad they didn't call anything, but yeah, that would have definitely deserved getting something called.
A little bit of push there, and I think the ref might have let that go just because, hey, maybe he made the mistake before. Moore grabs it out of midair, and I tell you, she's had a great start of this third period so far, and she's keeping this team in it.
Yeah, Moore's getting quite the workout in that goal crease there. Good acrobatics, I'll give her that.
Face off to the left side of her down. Now the Wild have to help her out and maybe get the puck out of their end here. Get some shots on the opposite side because they're not going to tie without any shots. The Wild take it. There's going to be a penalty coming up, so they're pulling the goaltender because of it. Don't worry, it scared me too. Moves it up now for Cummings. So 6-on-5 right now. This one's behind. Nice little pass here to Johnson, but she loses it, but doesn't matter. There's going to be a power play coming up for the Wild, a slashing call, and we'll see who's being taken off.
All right, well, if there was any other opportunity for the Wild to tie this game up, it is now. The time is now for the next couple of minutes. Matthew, I know you and I, we like to place bets once in a while. I'd like to place one now since I have a consistent winning streak against you. Friendly bet. Are the Wild going to score on this power play? I say yes.
Well, I guess I have to say no because that's how bets work.
Okay.
This one's around. Still trying to play it. The penalty there going to Taylor Woodward for a slashing. So the Wild going to get the power play chance. They are 0 for 2 on that case, but O'Toole's going to go get it. And I tell you, they look like they're ready to score. Right now they're moving this defense for the Capitals all over the place. And the net came off, which is always a delay that's needed but never wanted.
Especially when your home team's on the power play.
Exactly.
Great momentum, as you were saying, for the Wild. They were getting the defense for the Central Plains Capitals all over the place. And that net just had to come off, man. Not something you want to see on a power play for your home team.
Allard has it. At the face-off there was 1:35 left in the power play. It's obviously a lot less seconds now. Moves it around. Tries to get a backhand. O'Toole will be there. No, she could hold on to it. O'Toole just spinning around. It's 1:13 now left in this power play. Moves it up. Mayer takes it. Down 2-1. Over to Cummings with a shot. Went up high. Mayer in front. Couldn't get this wraparound there. She was close. Moore's going to hold on to it for Cummings. 50 seconds left in the power play. Tries to go back behind for Bodie as there was a good pressure there. Bodie losing it. Cummings. This one's high up in the air. No icing. It was tipped. And just try to sail it away. Not caught in time. Hamilton. Over it'll go. Bodie just circling right back down. It couldn't get far enough though. And that was hit by a stanchion, so it's still in. There's some chances in front with a stop. In front, Friesen couldn't go for it. Upperville trying to go the other side. Shot there. Stopped by Friesen. Once again, back down. They're going to try to chase for it. The Wild's all over the place. And all the way down it'll go. Close to tying this game. Moving it up, couldn't get it out of their own net now. Central Plains still has it. And tries to get it right through. The Wild now moving it up. Try to go for the block, and here comes the Wild. Upperville. And that'll be an offside call with 5:02 left. It seemed like it happened a while ago, but all those chances in front of the end of that power play, so close.
So close. So many good chances. And, you know, you got to give the Wild credit for that. They put on the pressure hardcore near the end of that power play. You know, I would have preferred a goal. My heart's a little broken, but you got to give the girls credit, like I said. That was amazing.
In other words, though, I won the bet. I don't know what we're betting on, but I won it, and that's all that matters.
Well, I'm 3 for 4 now, man. Good for you.
And now, off the boards, trying to move it up. Oh, knee on knee, no call.
Both players up and okay?
Yeah, both players got up. Usually there's one player that goes down because of that, but both of them seem fine. So that's the good news. The Wild now have it on the opposite side, down below the net. After that power play, it looks like they got some
little bit of fire
momentum there, yeah. And it'll be a face-off outside. Looks like it was whistled down because the puck might not have been moving, or maybe it was a hand pass. So 8:22 left in the third, and it's getting down to the nitty-gritty here of this game. It's getting kind of nervous.
Yeah, you know what, Matthew? I'm a little on the edge of my toes here. 8:22 left in the third period. The Wild need to tie this up.
Kept it in at the blue line, but the Capitals still take it. Just trying to move it up. Still playing there. They have to go back and get it. Snaith has it. She brings it up. She fans on the shot. It'll be an offside, so they'll have to regroup here, and now they're fine to go. Moving it, going up. The Wild take it at their neutral zone. O'Toole try to go for the pass. Dumps it right down. Surprisingly, only one shot so far in this period. I thought there might have been at least like 5 in that sequence, but I guess nothing hit the net. So a face-off here. This one's going to go outside of the blue line.
And it looks like the referees are doing a little bit of repair on the ice right now.
Yeah, it looks like it cut right down. Looks like a part of the ice just came out. Which, you know, shouldn't happen.
Good opportunity for both teams to go back to their benches, regroup a little bit.
I'm glad they figured that out sooner than later. I wonder what it could have happened, but I think the knee-on-knee actually kind of happened there. So who knows if some bit of the skate on either side might have chipped
out the ice a little bit, yeah. Well, you know, if anything, I'd rather the ice get injured, man. So that's good. bit of a delay of game here.
You're like our public safety officer over here there, Jason.
Well, you know, like I said, beginning of the game when the Central Plains girl got injured and had to get helped off the ice, it's injuries in any sport is never good, but especially with players this young, you never want to see them get hurt. You know, you want to have the fun of the game, you want to have them playing, not on the bench in the locker room repairing themselves, right?
Right, and that girl that was injured, she is back. She has had a few opportunities. She's been on the ice actually quite a bit. Looks like it might have been a sting because of that. All the way down, it'll go. The Central Plains will have to go no icing. They wave it off. Central Plains trying to take it now. There's a chance. Brings it up, tries to go right through for Delacki. And it goes over, trying to go for the long lead pass, and it couldn't get off the ice much, so Moore has to make the save, and it gets redirected right back down. The shots might say one story, but the Wild have had some chances here to tie this thing up. All the way back down, it'll be picked up here by Simon. O'Toole is going to take it. Looking for the long pass.
Oh,
has a chance
breakaway.
here. Chris Jansen, and she gets that taken away.
Missed opportunity.
Now back up into the corner. Chris Jansen, the AP. What a story that would have been. Trying to tie this thing up. Simon now takes it. Over to O'Toole. Central Plains had a bad line change there, I think, and they didn't see the player back down. And trying to go for another one, Larocque now. About to be losing it there, back down into the zone. It'll be picked up. Central Plains moving it forward. Back down, Simon. Back over to Chris Jansen. Cummings now brings it up, tries to go off the boards with it. Sails right back over. Simon going for the pass, tries to get over to Cummings. Can't do it, less than 6 minutes left. Bodie gets a backhand over. Cummings now making it a possible 3-on-2, but it's caught up pretty quickly. And Mayer could hold on to it. Rebound, stopped there by Friesen. She could not get it the first time around, so it's 5:10 left, still 2-1. But I have a feeling the Wild are going to be staying in this end for a large part of this rest of this game.
And I'm hoping they stay in the offensive zone. Just another reminder, there's another game tomorrow against the Central Plains Capitals at high noon here at the C.A. Nesbitt Arena, for those of you who want to come out and see it.
5:01, I guess 5 minutes left in the third period. I guess I could just round that down.
Like the Canadian currency without the penny.
Exactly. The Wild now still controlling it. Over to Johnson, or at least tried to. It would be an icing call anyways. It didn't take the bounce she wanted it to take.
Next set of games for the Norman Wild after tonight and tomorrow. It's going to be the weekend of the 10th and 11th of December. The Interlake Lightning are going to be in town, playing here again at the C.A. Nesbitt Arena, just like the boys who are wrapping up a 6-game homestand. The Norman Wild are doing it themselves.
Johnson trying to play at the boards there. Bodie. Move over to Cummings. Mayer. The puck's there. Johnson's going to come out with it, but she couldn't hold on to it. Down to the corner it goes. They'll try to play it out. Behind it moves. Behind the net now. Still trying to function. The referee's going to blow it dead. We'll see where the face-off takes place. It's kind of getting important now. 4:09 left. Those face-offs are ever so important.
Yeah, like you said, Matt, the Norman Wild need to hunker down right now with 4 minutes left to go in regulation time. If they tie it up here, we'll get another opportunity, at least 5 minutes, but the Norman Wild need to step up to the plate, get that goal to tie it.
There's one in front tip. Friesen trying to get at it, and she finally does. And it's getting tense on both benches right now. Central Plains coach over there, Freddie Nilsson, yelling at her girls to get it out, make some smart decisions there in the defensive side, because that's probably where the puck's going to be for the rest of this period. Although it's going to make an exception right now as it's dumped all the way down. Allard has it. O'Toole takes it into the corner. Garrick, the goal scorer for the Wild so far. Garrick in front, trying to go for a pass into the slot, though, is intercepted. Moved up there by Inman. O'Toole shrugs her off, though. Back down. Less than 4 minutes left to go. Right back down. It'll be caught there. And it'll be an icing, or a high stick. So it'll be a face-off inside the defensive zone here. 37-26. The shots. The shots will go in favor for the Capitals in this third period, but I don't think that's really the case. I don't think their style of play is really on the Capitals side this third period.
Yeah, and they've gotten way more shots this period. Wild have been putting on a lot of pressure this second half.
Moves it up now. Mayer has some room. She has to spin with that. Gets dragged down. No call. It's okay, though. Defenseman there, back fell. And it could hold it at the blue line, so it'll have to be a chase there. Less than 3 minutes left. Bodie's chasing with it. Bodie's there. Moves it up. Gets tripped down. No call. The ref putting his whistle away here late in this third period. Simon tries to move it down. Bodie's going to go forward to the corner. Circles it. Umperville. Nice little pass there. Over to Hamilton. Looking for second players. Puts it down for Bodie. Less than 2:15 now left in the third. A round will go. Couldn't be kept in at the blue line. So they'll have to regroup once again for the Wild. Moving on to Umperville now. Tries to get a little deke around, but once again has to regroup. Moves it up. Once again lost at the feet there. Less than 2 minutes now. Brings it up once again for Blight. Hamilton. The Wild. Nice little pass there. Tipped over. Still trying to go for it. Central Plains around the boards. Playing in the neutral zone. Gets it over to Umperville. With a shot there. Goes behind. Umperville. They got possession here. Empty net, so a 6-on-5. In front, can't get that. Fans on the shot, coming. Backhands it right down to the corner. Around will go. Mayer's there. And that one's taken away by Central Plains off the boards. 45 seconds left. Johnson over to O'Toole with a shot. In front, tipped. Puck's right there. Freeze it with the big pad stop. It's still kept in. It goes off the skate. 30 seconds left in the third. Back over once again. Johnson. 15 seconds left. Central Plains just going to keep it at the boards if they can. Maybe put it in front. Jets. It's somewhere. Friesen makes the stop with 7.5 seconds left. And that might be able to do it. Obviously, a timeout's going to be called here. Wild are going to be calling it.
No, I don't know about you, but this has been an intense last couple of minutes, especially since the Wild goaltender has been pulled. Timeout for both teams right now. Man, oh man, 7.5 seconds left in the game, Matthew. I'm scared. I'll be honest with you. I'm really scared.
horror film in the making, as the coach is going to be talking right here. They're trying to look over their play right now. We don't want to broadcast the other team, but, we want to see what they're doing here. There's going to be 6 men on the ice. Moore's been off the ice since about 1:30 here in this third period. Obviously, the face-off is probably the most important thing here, just winning it back. You put it, if Central Plains wins it back themselves, that's basically done.
You know what? Right now, I'm looking for a hero, Matt. I am looking for a hero to win the face-off, to take that quick snapshot, maybe a little bit of a backhand. That hero that I need, the hero that we deserve for this Norman Wild team, needs to tie this up. 7.5 seconds left to go. Looks like both teams are lining up to square off. Man, oh man, Matt, I don't know.
They're getting ready to go here. The refs are ready. And there's one back. Shot there. Missed the net, though. Garrick's going to have to go back and get it. And that'll be it. It was close. But the Central Plain Capitals come away with the victory. And just like that, it's a 2-1 finish for the Capitals. The Wild were close. They were in those last couple of minutes.
Literally an inch away from winning this game, Matthew. Oh, I have never felt so tense in my life. Well,
try watching the Leafs. You'll feel it every night.
That's why I don't cheer for the Leafs, Matthew.
Well, that's the end of this game. 2-1, the final score for the Central Plains Capitals. Tomorrow there'll be the next game, 12 o'clock noon. I guess it's 12 o'clock. It'll be at the other arena, Gordon Beard Arena. But 2-1, the final score. I've been Matthew Higgs. Next to me, we have been Jason Sonser, doing the camera, producing, inviting us here. The one, the only Paul Anderson.
Paul, just a big shout out to you. Thanks for letting me come back and do color commentary. It's been a pleasure as always. A certain pleasure to watch this game as well. We were seeing the handshakes of both teams. That's what it's all about. A tense game, but friendly competition. All players get to go home, have a good night's rest, and we'll be back tomorrow. Well, the game will be back tomorrow. I won't be back, but Matthew Higgs will be here calling play-by-play. Paul Anderson, of course, as always, with anything and everything that goes around town. He's going to have that camera on his shoulder or a tripod.
Shot TV.
Shot TV.